Hello everyone, what you're about to hear in this video is backed by expert mechanics working here in the shop with me, so relax, we're going to solve this. When a customer comes in with the electronic throttle control light on, the first thing we explain is that the electronic system controlling the throttle plate isn't operating within expected parameters. In modern Dodge vehicles, the pedal isn't mechanically connected to the throttle. Instead, it sends electronic signals to a motor that opens and closes the throttle according to what the computer commands. If something goes wrong here, the computer triggers the warning to protect the engine and prevent unexpected acceleration. At the same time, several customers report that while driving, the car went into reduced power or limp mode and didn't respond to the accelerator as before. One said, "Suddenly I felt the pedal had less response and the light came on, even though the car was still moving." In the shop, this tells us the computer detected out-of-range signals between the pedal and the throttle, which can be caused by either sensors or electrical issues. On the other hand, some customers notice the light comes on and off intermittently. One told us, "I'd start the car, the light would go off by itself, and sometimes the message came back for no reason." This makes us suspect potential issues in the wiring harness or connections because any unstable signal from the throttle position sensor can make the computer think something is wrong. One of our technicians says, if the sensor signal isn't stable, the ECU limits the throttle to prevent the engine from behaving unpredictably. Meanwhile, we also see cases where the battery voltage is low or connections are loose, causing the electronic system to interpret errors. Several customers noticed that after checking the battery and ensuring all connections were secure, the light went off. This reminds us that even complex systems rely on stable electrical power to operate correctly. Additionally, when the warning is accompanied by OBD2 codes like P2112, PD100, or P2101, it gives us technical clues about the source of the problem. These codes usually indicate faults in the throttle plate, position sensors, or related electrical circuits. In the shop, we always perform a full diagnostic before replacing parts, because often the issue isn't the throttle itself, but the wiring harness or system calibration. In more complicated situations, when the light doesn't go off after checking sensors, connections, and calibrations, our technicians recommend inspecting the PCM module and updating the software, especially in newer Dodge models that may require a reprogramming for the electronic system to communicate correctly with the throttle. One of our technicians says, if everything checks out and the light stays on, the computer probably needs an update or recalibration.